And what can happen too is if you lift your lever up too high, shoot, dang it. See, that's, there we go. All right, maybe not. I'm going to admit to you that tailoring denim can be a little bit complicated, but it doesn't have to be. I'm SD and I'm gonna give you a couple of tips and tricks. I don't like long intros though. Let's do this. Not all denim is created equal. You want to identify what kind of denim that you're working with. Is it heavyweight denim? Is it lightweight denim? Because you might not have known that denim actually comes in a lot of different weights. To give you an example, Target sells a lot of lightweight denim, which is, well, by definition lightweight, but a lot of their other denim jeans really they're not that far away from being lightweight denim. Whereas you might kind of go in the opposite ends of the spectrum and you might come across Wrangler or Levi. Those are gonna be, generally speaking, closer to a heavier weight denim. And some denim jeans even have stretch in them, they have elastin in them, so that's also something you want to be aware of. All of that is important because you want to make sure that you use the right tools. Lightweight denim requires a different set of tools than heavyweight denim does. Sometimes you can mix and match them or they have a little bit of overlap here and there, but for the most part, identify what it is that you are sewing first, because trust me, you will save yourself a lot of headaches down the road. Use the right needle. Well, sort of. I made a video on sewing machine needles and kind of the ins and the outs and the sizes and all that stuff. You can check it out down in the description. And it would be really easy for me to stand here and say, always use a denim needle, never use a universal needle. Like it's like there's no gray area, like it's like just straight up black and white, but it's not. Because sometimes you might be able to use a universal needle and not a denim needle. I'm gonna tell you a story on my brother ST371 HD. It is a heavy duty sewing machine and I was doing a review on it. And I wanted to tailor some denim jeans because, well, how better to review a heavy-duty, strong and tough sewing machine than by, well, sewing denim. I just went through the normal steps that I always do whenever I tailor anything, including denim and everything else, and whenever I make a tailoring tutorial, I just hit record on my camera, and then I thought to myself, oh, hang on, I need to change my needle really quick. Now, 95% of the time before that, it's a quick, you just unscrew it at the side right there, and then your needle, bloop, it kind of pops out and just hits right there. And there was nothing that led me to believe that it was gonna be any different from any previous time. But no, not on this machine. I could not for the life of me get that universal needle out of that machine. So I start freaking out. I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, my whole video is ruined. I can't believe I have to scrap this whole project and start completely over simply because I can't get this needle out of here. So I had to just say, all right, I guess we're just doing this. We're gonna use a universal needle. We're just gonna roll with it. And I'm panicking and anticipating the worst, but whoa, hold up for a second. That brother's sewing machine with a universal needle just flew through those jeans like it was just a hot knife through butter. I was not expecting that at all. I'm talking zero issues. Well, kind of sort of one, which I'm gonna get to in a second. My old Nechi would have ended up kind of grinding and struggling if I had a universal needle in there. It would not have been a happy camper at all. When I got that brother's sewing machine in the mail, I thought that I had lost all of the accessories and I freaked out on my family telling them like, yo, why'd you guys throw that box away? I had a whole bunch of stuff in there that I still needed. It turns out there is a little compartment right on the front of the machine that stores a couple of accessories, including but not limited to a key that you insert into that screw that allows you to then take out, well, the needle. Now, granted, in a lot of ways it kind of sort of worked out because now I know I don't really have to use a denim needle with that machine. I can use a universal needle with that machine, and now you know that you can use a universal needle with that machine. So there's some pros. This one is a bombshell and it's a spring action zigzag presser foot. You wanna know how many times I just edited out the mistakes when I tried to say that? 6. I just made a tutorial on different presser feet, like blind hem presser feet and non-stick presser feet. And in that video, I mentioned this one. And if you don't know what a presser foot is, the too long didn't read version is, well, it kind of instructs your fabric what it is, it's what it's supposed to do when it gets to your needle and what it's not supposed to do. With a general presser foot, you want it to just, well, kind of lay flat and just Stay right there, don't move. And a zigzag presser foot, well, it does that too, but it does a couple of other things, including like monogramming and various other things. But there's a special zigzag presser foot out there that has a spring action on it. It's got a little button right on the side of it that's going to allow that presser foot to raise up when you get to, well, let's say a hump in fabric. And when I say hump, I don't know, like the hem in your jeans. Do you remember when we hemmed our jeans? Flip them inside out, roll them up so that your original hem hits right where that mark is, be it the safety pin or the sewing pin, whatever it is that you use to make that mark, line those two up just like that perfectly. All we're gonna do is combine those two things by making a straight stitch right across. But hang on, there's gonna be one small little problem. Our machine is all ready to go. That was weird. I've got my settings all set up on my machine already. We're just sewing a straight stitch right along the front top part of this hem right here. We're not gonna go into the hem, we're gonna stay on the lighter part of our denim. Now, I've got my stitch tension all set up, and if you don't know what stitch tension is or why it's important or how to set it up, I made a whole video on it already. It's in the card. The viewfinder is upside down, so it's either right there or it's right there. Or right, you get my point. And so, as close as you can, right up to that original hem. If you come away from it a little bit, it's not the end of the world. It's not gonna be a huge deal as far as the finished product goes, but you wanna just do your best to stay as close to it as you can. Now, we are at this big ol' hump of denim right here that is our seam. And not only is it one of our seams, it's two of our seams because it's doubled up, so it's all just huge. There's no way our presser foot is gonna be able to go over this, none at all. Oh, the neighbors are here wondering if my daughter can go out and play. Great timing. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hello. Not right now, she's actually at the dog park. Why? Because she's walking the dog. I'm making a YouTube video right now. Do you wanna say hi? Just say hi really loud. Hi. You wanna say hi? All right, good talk. She will be able to play maybe tomorrow morning, okay? You all right? You fall off your bike? Yeah. You're good. Rub some dirt on it. You'll be all right. You got a new bike? Yeah. Lucky. Nice. Okay, see you later. Plan B, what you can do is there's a lever on the side of your machine. If your machine ever jams up on you at all, it just kind of hangs and it can't get through whatever it is that you're sewing, just kind of crank the lever on the side to work it through. It's not, normal or unorthodox, but we can do this just to get through this hump. There we go. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, now we are through the hump. So let's angle our jeans just to the side a little bit because we're a little bit farther away from that hem than we should be, and then we should be good. So this is what we are left with. Gross, dog hair, awesome. We've got our straight stitch right across the top of our hem here, and this is what it looks like on the outside. Now, you can cut this flap of fabric off, so if I were to tuck it all in like this, it would look like that. Now, I used white thread so you can see what I'm doing, but there's this big old bunching of fabric all down here, and you can see it. I know, they rang the doorbell. Do you want to go ride your bike? Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Are we not going?
We can, or I can just go.
I need to go.
Huh?
I need to go, and so does she, if she's getting a present for her friend.
I can just pick it out. Did you get my text? Never mind. I'm hemming jeans right now, and I'm gonna... Okay, see ya. Why is the door still open? Do you have to go to the bathroom? don't have kids. The whole video, the whole tutorial was fine until we got to that hem, and then we encountered a couple of complications, didn't we? In that video, I was using a standard universal general presser foot, which it works just fine for that, but the thing is it doesn't really handle humps in fabric very well. So what it does is it's gonna go along just like this, and when you encounter any kind of hump, it's gonna raise up the front of it, but there's no this direction of its movement. It just kind of goes like that, and it goes up, and it doesn't work very well. It's not very efficient. And when that happens, you might think that you can just raise your presser foot and go over it that way. Well, no, don't do that, because if you do that, you're gonna end up losing all the tension. So then you're gonna be walking around one day and you're gonna be like, hey, yo, what's up, guys? I have my own jeans, check it out. Oh, awesome, sweet. Yeah, great. I gotta go home because I gotta fix my pants. And there are a few more, but I'm gonna have to save those for a part 2, because what's actually going on right now is I have company coming over. I didn't realize what time it was. I don't really feel like explaining to anybody why I've got all these bright lights around here. So I gotta strip all of this stuff down. Hashtag YouTuber problems. SD out, see ya!